I'm going to share some experience I've had over the past few weeks that made me think about someone else's perspective. At work, in past years, I've had the privilege to be able to do my job without being asked to explain what was happening. I know my job very well, so I just do my job and I don't get asked any questions. But recently, I've been asked to explain processes and protocols more often, and to be honest, I was feeling some type of way about it. We were in a meeting going over a new project, and I had gotten defensive about the questions that were being asked. The meeting ended, and I was upset for a while, wondering, how dare you question me? I'm working hard, getting this project finished, but then there was a request. At work, I'm one of the senior biological scientists, and when our supervisor is out, me and my colleague, we're asked to do this acting role as the supervisor. So my supervisor, she asked me and my coworker if we could split time because she was going to be out for a week. So we split the week up. My coworker had Monday and Tuesday, and I had Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Needless to say, during those 3 days, I was completely overwhelmed. So, in this time, I had to participate in all the meetings my supervisor usually does, all the requests, and I was like, I have no idea how she's handling this. So, the amount of information requests, personal emergencies, and other questions asked, I could see why my supervisor was asking me so many questions. It didn't dawn on me that the questions were coming from being hounded. The questions from my supervisor was coming from her being hounded by higher ups in our organization. So when my supervisor came back on leave, I apologized for being defensive with her about the questions being asked. I was led to Romans 12, 15, and 16. So in the New Living Translation is, be happy with those who are happy and weep with those who weep. Live in harmony with each other. Don't be too proud to enjoy the company of ordinary people, and don't think you know it all. I was immediately convicted. I was thinking I was the hot stuff at work. I knew everything. Couldn't nobody ask me nothing because I was just going to do what I was going to do. And I was like, Lord, I'm sorry for thinking I knew it all. And I was like, please forgive me. Who am I? Why wouldn't I be questioned? Another situation happened at work, and this was during that time I was acting. And at work, we track metrics. So when we go on inspections, inspectors have 3 days to complete their inspection report write-up. And then us senior RBTs, we have 2 days to review those reports. And y'all know it's the summertime, it's busy season, so the inspectors are out. They're doing inspections, corn, cotton, soybeans, whatever. So it was a lady, she's in Illinois. She had, I think, 15 inspections scheduled. She did them all in 3 days, and she was like, I have no idea how I'm going to get all 15 of these reports written up and submitted in my 3-day time frame. In addition to her having all those inspections, her father was admitted to the hospital. He had a medical emergency, and she is his primary caretaker. She's calling me stressing out. She was like, told me what was going on. And I was like, you know what? At the end of the day, your father is the first priority. I'm like, I know we're tracking metrics. I know you got a job, but take care of your daddy. And I was thinking to myself, I would want somebody to do that for me. So I put myself in her shoes. And then I was led to 1 Peter 3 and 8. And that scripture says, finally, all of you should be of one mind, sympathize with each other, love each other as brothers and sisters, be tender-hearted, and keep a humble attitude. And like I said, I was trying to sympathize with her situation, because, I want somebody to do that for me. So, I had gotten so caught up in my own work, in my own personal life, in my own goings and comings, that I had forgotten to think about anybody else. I was being selfish, and I didn't think about all the many people around me. Not only at work, but there are so many people out here struggling with everyday life events. We got family emergencies, we got medical emergencies, lack of food, people are homeless. It's like the list goes on and on. There's so many issues that people are dealing with. So I need to keep in mind that the world doesn't revolve around me and be empathetic of others. I'm going to reevaluate my life and try to do better. So my closing scripture is Philippians 2, 3, and 4. And that scripture in the New Living Translation says, don't be selfish, don't try to impress others, be humble, thinking of others as better than yourselves. Don't look out only for your own interests, but take in the interest in others too. So yes, I'm going to try to do better, and I'm going to put myself in someone else's shoes. God bless you all.
Amen.